welcome to part 6. This is the Nobles Club 134 game from Civ Fanatics. We have reached 1850 BC, and what we are about to do, we have a settler up here that is going to build another city, our third city. Macabre is building a granary, Mutal is presently building a Hulken. Yes, we are just going to go to the next turn, and then we are going to choose our settler here, and we are going to build the city. Straight away, it's Chichen Itza. So, that's our third city. We have 3 cities, Ramses has 2, and the warrior 1 of Mutal is simply going to fortify in this city. For now. So, what do we want to do here? What I do want to do, the very first thing is to turn off the citizen automation. And, yeah, nobody has yet built the Stonehenge, actually. That's quite ridiculous. Nobody has built the pyramids, that's not quite so ridiculous. But the very first thing I'm going to put on the table here is actually a granary. I'm not going to bother with anything else for the moment, apart from actually, well, do I want to grow before the granary or do I want to grow after the granary? What I am going to do is I am actually just going to put it here because I will get 1 commerce from it also, and growth is good, and I have a lot of forests I can cut down, and I could of course go for a monument, but I'm not going to do that. I am just going to push enter to go to the next turn, I guess. And he's going to stand there and there. This worker 1 of Metal has finished building the farm down there. The granary is soon going to come there, and yes, I think that you are going to go all the way up here to help out. The metal is going to grow, that's good. Yeah, I think that I am going to need a worker soon. I'm growing now, that's good. He can grow 1 more at least. Start working all these again. And you in 2 turns are going to get back that one. Or perhaps not. Perhaps I am just going to work. We'll see what happens. You are going to work this one. Yes. A Hulken 4 turns away. And a granary 2 turns away. And a granary 89 minus something turns away. So, you are the worker 1 of Metal. It will take 9 turns. Or should I wait for the mathematics to get into it? Perhaps not, but I go for not, because I need it as soon as possible, so I'm just going to push it. Now Lakama is going to grow, that's it, and I am going to go for, yes, he is working those 2, and he grows in 14 turns, that's what I wanted to see, and yes, you are now. But Hulken in 2, can I get that Hulken in 1, I wonder? I can. I am going to do work here 1 turn just to get that Hulken out 1 turn sooner. That is my priority right at this moment. And after having built the granary here, I am going to put those the hammers from that one into the library, actually. I think, yes, that's why I'm going to build the library here, and yes, like this one. Aha! We have a visitor. I have the forest defense, and I have the 20% extra defense there as well. So, and I have a 45 bonus. I hope that's enough. I really hope that's enough. Let's see. Come on. Yes, it was enough. Thank you. Of course, he was a little bit injured, but then again, yeah, we could actually then go check out the combat log to see what kind of percentages. Here. Actually, that barbarian archer only had a 25% chance to beat my warrior, even though he does have a strength of 3 against my warrior's original strength of only 2, but I have 4.1 due to extra combat plus 10%, that's the combat 1 promotion, the plot defense 50%, that's the forest, the fortify, and the future defense, that's the 20% from the woodsman 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 in rounds I won, and that was actually quite pleasing for me to see. And I am just going to stand here for 5 turns and heal. That's what I'm going to do with him. Now the Hulken one of Mutal is out. The Hulken, he has a 100% versus mounted units and is immune to first strike. He has strength 4, which means that he is very good against the barbarian archers. Now, I am a little bit afraid that Lakama may get under attack, so I'm going to move him down here for now, and I am actually I'm growing in 11. Yes, perhaps not. Yes, I am going to grow, but I am going to put 1 archer. No, yes, because I'm going to use him to defend the city. Of course, then I'm going to put an archer, but I am going to work that one. Simply because I don't really want... No, or should I use a Hulken? No, I'm not going to use a Hulken to whip him, because I have all this whip hanger. I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I want to grow. I don't want to build a worker yet. I want to wait until I have grown at least once. And yes, I just want to wait until I have grown. And the Hulken one of Mutal, he's going to stay in Lakama for now, of course. And I can hurry the archer, but I'm not going to do that, obviously. Yeah, you are just going to stand there. And you are going to stand there. Well, let's see, what are we doing right now? Well, we are just going to go for some quick turns, aren't we? Yeah, I think that's what we are going to do. And you are done, and you can sentry again to stand there and protect my borders. And now, yes, this time he is going to get me 60. That means that he could actually have finished the archer, or I can put him into the library. I'm going to put him into the library, that much is obvious from my point of view, like this. And you have finished that one, which means that I'm going to get marble once I have a road. I'm just going to build that road. Yes. And you, Metal has grown to size 4. Great. Now I wonder. Yes, I lack warriors, I know. But at the very same time, I do want that library up as soon as possible, and I would like... Yes, of course, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to chop it into the library, because it's only 1 turn left to do that. So I'm going to chop it down to the library. I know that mathematics is not that far away, but I really wanted library as soon as possible, so I'm going to do it like this. And I'm going to click that one, and now let's just click insert and check the comma here. If I take that back from the capital, it will actually do this, and a library will come in 20 turns. I will slow down my growth, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. Which means that I am going to have to work this from the capital at the moment. I am growing in 6 and I get the archer in 6. I don't think that I want to grow in 6, but I don't want to remove these either. So what I am going to actually do, this may seem a bit stupid not working this one, but I will have time to get the archer out before growth. And, well, no, wait a minute, 33. In 3 turns, I will lose one of the unhappy, the angry faces. So, well, these things, I am looking at them and I am wondering, and I am thinking back and forth all the time, and when I am recording I am trying to think faster than I really should be thinking. That's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. And you, my friend, now, what was I thinking about you? Okay, a farm there, a road there to connect, and if I can, yes. I'll just do this one, and then I'll do this one, just to make it obvious that I am now going to start building a road here as well. And yeah, it's 1 turn left there. Yes, I'm just going to push some buttons here, and you have already built a road on that one, which means that you are going to go down here, build a road 4 turns or 2 turns. I'm going to do it in 2 turns by doing this. And here we have a warrior. I'm not so afraid of him down there, but yeah, perhaps I would have Stonehenge has been built in a faraway land, at least. Let's just take a look at that. That was 1680 BC. Yeah, quite alright. No problem. Let's just hover the mouse over this flag, and let's click on it, and then we go into our capital, and now we see that we can grow once more. And I am going to do that in 2 turns, and I'm going to get out my archer in 2 turns as well. Here, yes. Well, I am not so fond of this tile, so what I am going to do, I am going to remove that one and steal that from the capital. I need a farm here to get a +4, and then I can actually, yeah, once my borders pop, I can work these 2 actually, so this is going to be pretty good. Yes, then I need to do something here, because now I am growing immediately and my archer comes in 5. If I do this, my archer comes in 2. If I do this, my archer comes in 2. So, growth and archer in 2. Yeah, quite alright. Yes, and this one, well, the granary is slowly coming along, and I am going in 5, so, but I think that this is the best I can do until I get the worker up there, so let's just go for it, shall we? Mutal has grown to size 5, right. Now the worker won't be on Mutal. Yes, I need to get one up there as soon as possible. Yes. let's just do that, shall we? To get one up here, and then let's use you to actually build that farm for Lakama. Let's just do that. I want to finish that farm, and I want to grow Lakama to size 5, I guess, and then start working down here. Look at this! Mathematics is 1 turn away! Yoo-hoo! That is going to help Chichen Itza in the future, at least. And I went at the classical era. Look at that. That face looks a bit... I don't know what kind of expression I will... Surprise? Fear, perhaps? I don't know what it looks like. Well, mathematics is here.
We should arrive at certainty without doubt and truth without error.
I can have more health if I want, and I can build the hanging gardens if I build an aqueduct first. I can build a fort. Yeah. And all these things. Now, this one, I am actually immediately, I am not going to waste any more time. I'm going straight up on that hill, and I'm going to start chopping up there. That archer 2 on metal. Is that my second archer? Is that actually only my second archer? Yes, it is actually. Yeah. Okay, that was perhaps archer 1 on metal, archer 2 on metal. Yeah. Huh. So the naming is actually working pretty good right now. That's good. So I wanted you. Yeah. I think that the best is to put you up here for now, because Chichen Itza is the least defended city at the moment. And you did so very well the last time you were up against an archer, so I think that I am just going to let you stand here. You have, after all, the fortify bonus, and yeah. I hope that it is going to be enough. Right now, I have a choice between alphabet and currency. I don't think that trading is going to be... well... I can get Code of Laws and Banking right away. I don't feel like in a warring mood, so horseback riding, perhaps not. Ball court. I don't remember what the ball court actually does. What it replaces. I should have checked that up, really. Swordsman is actually okay against AIs, besides it reveals iron, but I think that it is between alphabet and currency. Do I want currency as fast as possible, or do I want currency as cheap as possible? Because I want it. If I want it as fast as possible, I will have to start immediately. If I want it as cheap as possible, I will have to do alphabet first. And since I am going to need both alphabet and currency, I think I will go for alphabet before currency. I don't have that many good production cities at the moment anyway, so building wealth is not that particularly useful before I can expand to 5 or 6 cities, with the next cities being production cities. So alphabet. Yeah. And I have trained an archer in metal, and the very next thing I am going to train here. I don't want to grow yet, but I want a worker, so I am going to build a worker. 13 turns. It is not going to be 13 turns, it is going to be 15 turns, because I am going to work this one. I want to work my cottages as much as possible. And yeah. I will still have a lot of turns left, so perhaps 2 workers. I don't know. Yeah, you are standing there. Okay. That means that you are doing well. You are doing well. You are actually a size 3 city. If you had been a size 4, I could have whipped the Hulken, but you are not, so I am just going to stick with this configuration at the moment. And hopefully get that farm built, well, growing in 12 turns. I'm going to check that. Yeah, growing in 3 turns, but growing in 12 turns, wasn't that what, yeah. Build a farm, 13 turns. Okay, that's approximately the same, so I'm going to be happy about that. You are going to defend against that barbarian archer, and I'm going to see if you can successfully defend against him. That's the question. I hope you can. Come on, yes you could. And you did. But you were severely wounded, and that's not good. But I am going to put you on hold here, and now there are so many that can hurry stuff. Okay, I can hurry the worker. I am not going to hurry the worker because, yes, as you can see this number up here. The library, on the other hand, would be quite useful, even though it is only a 1 population whip. I will get +2 culture for 15 turns. That's 30 culture, and that's, yeah, 15. That's 15 turns faster expansion of borders, and I am just going to do it. I am not going to bother thinking about 2 pop whips and stuff like here. I'm going to do it immediately. I am going to grow in 14 turns, or I could grow in 6, which means that I'm going to grow in 6, but that also means that I will have to do something down here to work I do want to work that gold mine no matter what, simply because of all the commerce. It's 5 + 4, that's 9 commerce. Plus is 3 hammers. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Cottage, but the gold mine is better. I mean, it is better. I'm not going to exchange 9 commerce for 3, even though those 3 are going to grow. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? And, yeah. So, let's go. And you, yes, of course, you are going to start chopping down here. Yeah, I'm going to remove 1 health, but that's not something that I am too bothered about right now, actually. And I'm going to go to the next turn. And I have the library ready in Lakama, which is very good. Now I can start thinking about what I'm going to do with you. I could grow in 5 turns, and while I grow in 5 turns I can actually build another warrior, or I could just build a monument. Why do I want to build a monument? Well, I don't know if I want to build a monument at all, but am I going to be peaceful? Am I going to get attacked? I don't know. Walls? I don't know. Do I really want, for instance, the hanging gardens or the pyramids at all? I'm not going to build them down here anyway. I could put them on, but I don't think that I'm going to build that many wonders in this game. I don't feel like it. I don't know why. I could just put on a warrior, or I can put on an archer. Yeah, that's 45, and that's 75, so I can get almost 2 warriors for 1 archer. Yeah, but I'm just going to grow now, and I think that if I am going to fog bust my way out of the barbarian problems, I'm going to need a couple of warriors, so I'm just going to put on a warrior. And I have reached... oh, a lot of stuff can happen. Chichen Itza can hurry granary, it's Grunt size 2, Lakama can hurry warrior. Well, I'm not going to bother too much. You are ready, Archer 2 of Metal, which means that the warrior 1 of Metal can start helping me on my fog busting. Perhaps I should just put him up here. I think that may actually be quite alright. I'm going to go here and then go up there, and yeah, you are going to get fortified in the city, obviously. And now the next turn you are going to stand there, you are going to go up here, and I'm going to push center once more. And then you are going to go up here. And yeah, I think that this is quite alright. I think that you can... yeah, if I put you up on that hill over here, right here, you can stand there, can't you? Yes. And I am actually injured, which means that I am not going to take on him. I'm going to do something else instead. I'm going to get my Hulken up there. And you are going to withdraw for at the time being. Okay, I have been playing for a very long time. I have reached 1600 BC, that's turn 190. And I am just going to say that I think I am doing okay. This is my city list: Mutal, Lakama and Chichen Itza. Okay, I have done a lot of mistakes. I'm playing way too fast. I don't think enough between pushing enter to end the turn. Well, I'm just doing this for fun anyway. Let's just see if I can win this game, shall we? No matter what, I bid you farewell for today, and I see you next time.